IRCC conducted another draw on 28th September. We can call it a good draw. The draw size was good and the cutoff score also decreased by a good margin. So, how did this draw impact the pool? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Canadian Dream. This channel is all about Canadian immigration related news and updates. In today's video, we'll talk about the latest express entry draw result. We'll try to break down the pool size and do some analysis on it. So IRCC conducted the latest express entry draw on 28th September. 3,715 invitations were sent out and the cutoff score was 504. By the way, I already shared this result right after the draw. If you have missed it, you probably haven't subscribed to my channel or you forgot to press the bell icon. I try to share express entry updates with you as early as possible, so you may consider subscribing if you want regular and timely updates. For this draw, my prediction was 505 for the cutoff score and I was expecting 3,750 invitations. My prediction of 3,750 invitations was on point and the cutoff score prediction was short by 1 point. We have seen IRCC increase the draw size by 500 in the last two draws and gladly it continued the same this time as well. Let's move to the express entry pool, break it down and analyze it. IRCC shared a pool breakdown as of 26th September and this is how it looked. First, let's look into the number of new candidates that were added to the pool between the draw on 14th September and the 28th September draw. Let's start by comparing the number of new candidates to our prediction. In the range of 601 to 1200, we were expecting 513 candidates. Good news, only 479 candidates were added. Between 501 to 600, 913 candidates were expected. Bad news, here 1025 candidates were added in this range. Between 491 to 500, 188 candidates were expected. Luckily, only 140 were actually added. Between 481 to 490, 162 candidates were anticipated, but only 67 candidates were added. Between 471 to 480, 129 candidates were expected. Instead, 5 candidates got removed from this range. Between 461 to 470, 35 candidates were supposed to get added, but 21 candidates got added. Between 451 to 460, 7 candidates were expected, but 14 got added. The biggest addition was seen in the 501 to 600 range once again, most likely due to the international students claiming their points. Overall, 1,741 candidates were added in the 451 to 1200 series range, which is 206 less than our prediction. So all in all, that's a good news. To understand the pattern of new additions, let's look at their trends. In the 601 to 1200 range, we can see a slight increase this time, but it still has a downward trend. The 501 to 600 range has a drop from the last draw, but all in all has an upward trend. The 491 to 500 range showed a big drop this time, giving the range a very settling trend. In the 481 to 490 range, we can see a major drop this time. The range has a downward trend now. The 471 to 480 range has a massive drop, taking the overall trend downward. The 461 to 470 range continues with its fluctuations. The overall trend is upward. The 451 to 460 range continues with its unpredictable behavior. On the whole, new candidates in the 451 to 1200 range got back to the average line after the shocking spike in the last draw. So, on 28th September's draw, 3,750 invitations were sent out and the cutoff score was 504. From the 3,750 invitations, 479 were used up by the candidates with 600 plus scores. The remaining 3,271 invitations were sent to cover the 4,411 candidates in the 501 to 600 series range. If 3,271 invitations are sent out, there should be 1,140 candidates with series between 501 to 600 after the draw. So that's the pool breakdown after the draw on 14th September. Now, if you have been watching my videos carefully, you should be able to make your prediction by looking at this table. If you are able to calculate and come up with a prediction, let me know by commenting below. If you want to know my prediction, I'll try to share it before the next draw. I hope this video was helpful. Just let me know if you liked it or if you have any problem understanding my explanation. Your feedback can help me make better videos for you. To get regular updates on Express Entry, do subscribe and click on the bell icon. And also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also available on TikTok right now. You can follow me there as well. I try to share regular updates in my socials. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.